Welcome to the frustrating world of Valorant, where you must learn how to shoot and use various skills to your advantage in order to score an ungodly amount of kills. If you're new to the game, the harsh reality of Valorant will make you feel like you're not allowed to be a beginner. But we all have to start from somewhere, and what matters is that you're looking for ways to improve. Whether you've been playing for only a day or are an ascendant player, it doesn't really matter. Anybody can grow with the right amount of grit and grind. Here are some tips you should consider so that you can hard carry in your next games. Number 10. Aim trainers will be your best friend. You've seen clips of pros and decided to throw in the towel because there's no way you can aim that fast with ridiculous mouse sensitivity. But fret not, you can download apps such as AimLab or Kovacs, which will help you improve your aim. The best part about these apps, other than being accessible, is that you can adjust the difficulty of your training and keep track of your stats. You'll be able to know whether you're lacking in accuracy, kills, and so much more. If you're just starting out, the best part about playing around with aim trainers is that you're competing with nobody but yourself. You will avoid unnecessary frustration if your performance isn't up to par. Number 9. Customize your crosshair and learn better crosshair placement. Valorant gives you a lot of liberty in customizing your crosshair. It doesn't sound like something you need to consider when you play the game, but it's something that will greatly help you score comfortably. For instance, choosing the right size and color is crucial. You wouldn't want to use a crosshair that blends in with the map's overall color scheme and hue. In line with this, you should learn how to conveniently use your crosshair with the right positioning. The right positioning simply means that you're able to get a kill in the least amount of time through the positioning of your crosshair. This is achieved over time with map familiarity, as well as practice. You're going to instinctively be able to move your mouse in precisely estimated angles once you know the terrain in front of you. Number 8. Learn to strafe and counter-strafe. You're probably wondering, what is strafing anyway? Strafing is basically moving from side to side while landing shots before you change directions. If that sounds difficult to visualize, think about moving to one side, staying still, shooting, then moving to the other side, usually for cover. The rationale behind this move is to make you a harder target to kill because moving targets are more difficult to get an accurate aim at. Counter-strafing, on the other hand, is a faster version of strafing, wherein the stops and sprays are faster. Doing either shouldn't be an issue with consistent practice. Number 7. Warm up in the range before getting into a game. If you want to learn how to strafe, utilizing the range is the best way to go. Other than that, the range will help you warm up before a game. It's important to do so before you go for an actual match, otherwise, you'll be warming up in the ranked game itself, and you'll be dragging others with you. Practicing before you get into a game also puts you in a focused, in-game mindset that you no longer need to adjust to once you're in a live match. Number 6. Utilize Deathmatch. Deathmatch mode is perfect for practice. With no specific goal, it allows you to create your own goals and targets and practice on people you might end up meeting in the game eventually. But when you do use Deathmatch, be sure to practice specifics you need to improve on. Maybe your aim needs work, or your accuracy needs to be dealt with, or you aren't moving fast enough. Perhaps you still don't know when to use your ults. Whatever the case, you'll have more freedom to practice what you want to improve on before launching yourself on the battlefield. Even if you don't plan to play seriously on that day, you should take your time to practice in this mode daily if you want to improve fast. Number 5. Record your own gameplay. It's going to look bad at first, but part of curing a bad habit is identifying it first. It will be difficult for you to know what you need to improve on if you don't keep track of what you're doing in the game. For those of you who are acutely self-aware, it's great to realize that you know what your mistakes are, but nothing beats being able to replay your matches just to know exactly what you've done wrong. Footage of that embarrassing umpteenth death may be painful to relive, but it helps you think about what you could have done better in order to avoid the same mistakes. Number 4. Get the right tools to help with your gameplay. There are those that say that tools don't make the player, but that's a bit of a stretch. If your computer is lagging, your mouse is difficult to click, and your keyboard doesn't sync fast enough, then the tools definitely do matter in this case. Find what kind of mouse works for you, get the weight that makes you feel comfortable while playing the game. There are those that are heavy-handed and prefer heavier mice, and those that prefer lighter ones because of their dexterous hands. When it comes to keyboards, find the right switches for you. Although red linear switches are a fan favorite for gaming in general, this may not apply to you if you're an aggressive and heavy key presser. Ultimately, finding the right accessories for you makes playing comfortable, and it will significantly lessen the frustrations you may already have with playing the game. Number 3. Play other games that require aiming. Aiming is arguably one of the most difficult things to master in first-person shooters, so play other games that require you to aim better. Ideally, Play these titles using the same platform you're using to run Valorant. You can have an amazing aim at Call of Duty Mobile but be extremely subpar in Valorant or Apex Legends on PC. The point is, you should try to play other games outside of Valorant even if they may have different mechanics. While playing in the range can help you improve, nothing beats practicing against other people, even in different games. Number 2, take a break. You probably didn't see this coming after reading practice for the nth time, but taking a break from the game helps you from burning out from it. Set aside a day or two where you don't touch Valorant, and you'll come back with a fresher outlook and perspective on how to improve your gameplay. More importantly, you'll be playing with a bit more anticipation and energy, and it wouldn't feel like a chore you need to do before the day ends. Number 1, eat, sleep, game, and repeat. Play more ranked matches, get more accustomed to the game's map, and find an agent to main. Finding an agent of your playstyle is also an important aspect of this game because the way you play will be heavily influenced by who you decide to play the most. In the end, there's no shortcut to being a pro in Valorant, but it shouldn't come as a surprise that the only way to get better is to play this title more. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest news and updates. Drop a comment below sharing your favorite gaming setup tips or what you'd like to see next on the channel. Let's build a gaming community together.